Thanks for clicking on this video and welcome to my 1000 subscribers Q&A. First up, I really want to give a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers and my new viewers, my actually new audience, because you might know that 2 months ago we were at roughly 320 subscribers. Now, 1 month later, we are at 1,300 and something subscribers. So we grew over the double in size in less than 5 weeks. So thank you to everyone who joined to this channel and welcome. So this is a Q&A where I want to answer your questions so you get to know me a little bit better. First up is a question I've got on YouTube, and that is, what future technologies am I excited about? And this is quite a hard question already at the start, because I really don't know what technologies I'm most excited about for the future. I mean, sure, I'm always excited about new trends in camera technology and video production equipment, but I'm also looking at artificial intelligence like with two eyes. One eye is, oh my god, this is awesome, and the other eye is, oh my god, this is scary. So I feel like artificial intelligence in video and content production products is like one future technology I'm really excited and as a content creator somewhat scared of. So this might be my answer to that. Second question was also submitted through YouTube, and this is, how do I edit my audio and video that it looks professional? First of all, I guess I have to say thank you for actually saying that my stuff looks professional, because I think it doesn't. But nevertheless, I use Premiere Pro and I use consumer grade camera equipment. So there's that. There will be a video upcoming shortly within the next 1 or 2 weeks where I talk about how I do audio, because you might notice that the echo in my echo chamber is gone. There is no echo anymore. And how I did that will be the topic of an upcoming video. And about the video part, I mean, if you guys are interested, I can do a video about my pipeline, about my workflow. So if you want to see a video about my workflow, let me know. Write it down in the video description. I'm down. I'm doing that. If you want to know that, I show you everything I know in a condensed video. Next question, also on YouTube, which is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your goals? Sorry, I didn't know that this is a job interview now. Well, this is a... Oh man, this is a trick question. I hate that question all the time. When I'm at a job interview or something, I hate this question, because 5 years seem as such a long time. But I currently see 2 possible future outcomes. One is that I actually start doing YouTube and online content creation full-time, so I actually can make a living out of it. This was never the plan. I never really thought about this one, but I'm currently somewhat shifting towards that. So if I'm just might continue doing what I do, and 5 years quite a lot, this might happen. I would be open to it, but it's not like on my priorities list. But it's a possible future. And the other future is that I either have my own company or I have a stake in a company, like as a co-owner or something, which is specialized on content creation or even online live streaming, which is a field, which is a topic where I'm really interested in. And I want to grow on that. I want to improve my knowledge. I supported some live streams already. I'm not talking about like a YouTube live stream like I do, but we did some bigger productions which I supported, and I really like that. I really do love that. I also went to a TV station and were there in the techniques of a show. I did not actually help there, but I had the insight, so I could be there during a show. And this is definitely something I want to do, but not in TV. I want to focus on online media, like for social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever there will be. But yeah, online live content, that's actually something I want to do, not in terms of sitting here in front of the camera and talking to a live audience, more like of being behind the scenes and doing the techs, so somebody who's actually interesting can talk to people. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to do in 5 years with a company. Either I own or have a stake in it. Yeah, so one of those two things. Content creation for a living or content creation for a living. Yay. Next question. This question was submitted on Instagram, coaster_pics, and it is asking about my rollercoaster photography and why and when I started it. That's actually a fun thing. On one hand, I started last summer. On the other hand, I don't know when I started because I did it forever. Actually, the thing is, I go to theme parks for a pretty long time. As long as I can remember me doing stuff on internet, roller coasters were a field of interest for me. And when I went to theme parks, I always had a camera with me of some sort. And I remember taking so many pictures, which I actually found recently, and they are just, oh man, what did I shoot there? And so yeah, on one hand, I don't know when I started. I just did it forever. On the other hand, if we talk about the current or more recent roller coaster photography I'm doing on my website, coasterpics.com, it started last summer. As you might know, I do video creation, content creation for a living. I actually work at a company where we do videos, and I ended up there because I loved doing videos. That's why I started YouTube many years ago, and that's why I went to film school and all that stuff. But last summer was rough, man. I started to hate what I do for YouTube. Not my job. My job was okay, but it's like when I came home from my job and I just did 8 hours of content creation anyway. I just did not feel like doing another 3 to 4 hours of content creation at home for YouTube. So I realized that my hobby started to become my job, and it wasn't really a hobby, so I didn't enjoy it as much as I used to. And I started to not like video creation for myself anymore. So I said to myself, man, I need to change something. I need to do something different. And a big field of interest for myself, as we just discussed, is cameras and camera technologies. So I was like, hey, why don't I pick up photography? It's close to videography. I already have cameras. I have somewhat of a know-how. Why don't I do that? And last summer, I went onto a second-hand shopping page where I found my now in use Sony A7 Mark III, and I just bought it secondhand, and I was like, okay, so what do I do with it now? Around the same time, I had planned an interrail trip through Europe. For all of you who are not from Europe or interested in trains, Interrail is basically an awesome ticket here in Europe, which you can buy, and you are granted access to like every network there is in this entire continent. So you can basically travel from Sweden down to Portugal with one ticket. It's pretty awesome, and you can just travel wherever you want to go, as long as the networks are in this Interrail umbrella, like every network is. So you can just freely travel through Europe, and I did that. I had a planned trip for 5 days. And it was only me and my backpack, and I was like, hey, okay, why don't I take my camera and make it me, my backpack, and my camera? And as I always do when I travel alone, I usually travel from theme park to theme park, and so was that the case last year when I traveled through Sweden and Germany, where I went to theme parks. And I was like, hey, okay, I have my camera with me, I want to get into photography, why don't I take photos of roller coasters? And while I was doing that, I noticed, goddamn, those pictures aren't bad. And I mean, I know the roller coaster photography pictures you find on Google image search, and I was like, yeah, my pictures are as good as those. I should start doing something. And then I started a web page, coasterpics.com, and then started an Instagram page, which is coasterpics. And since last summer, I'm just doing roller coaster photography as a hobby to balance the video part. And I have to be honest, since I'm doing roller coaster photography, I am again motivated to do YouTube videos. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking here right now. So there's that. Okay, so that was a long answer. Next question. So this question was again submitted on YouTube, and this is what are my opinions about VR roller coaster experiences. Man, as long as you do them right, for example, like in Europa Park, where they actually built a roller coaster with VR in mind. But if it's just like a cost-saving measure to not have to invest into theming, and if it's just like a poorly designed slap-on VR experience, I'm really not that kind of a fan of it. Next question. How would a roller coaster in 2050 look like? Jesus, that's 30 years from now. Might be VR coasters, might be. I mean, my answer would have been easy 2 years ago. 2 years ago, my answer would have been, yeah, just like today. Maybe bigger, faster, and longer. But since we saw some interesting things happening in the industry with RMC and now Intamin, which is trying to imitate RMC, which is kind of hard to watch, I think we will see crazy maneuvers and crazy new elements we weren't thinking of yet. So exciting times. Do you still have your GoPro knockoff? Yes. Wait. Yeah, so I'm actually still having that old little sucker. And I was planning to do a follow-up video because I think this, all those accessories, they might actually fit in the new GoPro, which I just bought recently. So let's do a sanity check here. No, doesn't fit. Damn it. Oh man, I hoped. This would have been a video. Never mind. Alright, next question. This is the last question, and this one was submitted once again on Instagram. And the question is, which is my most favorite roller coaster manufacturer? I have to play to the local boys, so sorry guys. Intamin. Intamin is my most favorite one. Because it's local. The offices are 20 minutes from my home. If that wouldn't be the case, RMC. But Intamin. Alright, so this was the Q&A to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, thanks and welcome to everyone who subscribed to this channel in the past 2 months. Guys, awesome. We grew in size like double. I hope this video helped to let you know me a little bit better. Write in the comment section below what you want to see on this channel in the future. I mean, sure, we will do tech and we will do roller coaster stuff, but what exactly? Let me know it. And also let me know if this video was interesting for you. In case you're still watching, I assume you watched 15 minutes, so nice. Alright, this is the end card, I assume. This is the end card now. And now I have to bridge 15 seconds. Click one of those videos. By the way, if you want to see one of those displays in the background, there is a video up here which is showcasing them. And the one down there is random. Okay guys, bye!